नमस्कार मित्रांनो, त्रिफळाचीच्या पुढच्या एपिसोड मध्ये आपलं स्वागत आहे. मागच्या एपिसोडचा रिस्पॉन्स खूप चांगला होता आणि त्याच्यामुळे आमचा क्विज मास्टरने ठरवलं की अजून एक क्विज घेणार तो. आणि मला काय अभ्यास करायला फार वेळ मिळाला नाही, कारण स्वप्नील अगदी सचिन तेंडुलकर सारखा सारखा सराव करत असतो. पण मी तरी पण चिवटपणे त्याला फाईट करायचं ठरवलं आहे. तर फिंगर्स क्रॉस यावेळेला माझी इच्छा आहे त्याला हरवायची. तर ओव्हर टू यू क्विज मास्टर.
Right. Thank you for that king introduction, SRK. आणि तू म्हणल्याप्रमाणे आपण पुन्हा एकदा एक क्विज करूयात. Another weekend, another quiz, another quizzing Saturday. In the red corner this time is SRK. Checking in, logging in from Australia, and in the maroon corner, I hope I got the color right. In the maroon corner is Swapnil logging in from an extremely rainy Pune. We'll have round two of the quiz that we did in the last week. आणि बघूयात काय होतं ते कशी काय स्कोरिंग पॅटर्न्स यावेळी काय होतात. But also don't remember to don't forget to have fun along the way. That is the key intent. And yeah, keep sparring at each other. Also few blows on to the quiz master also welcome. But keep sparring at each other more. That will be more fun for me. But yeah, having said that, let
ते
us dive into
WWF
the
मध्ये असतं ना, मध्ये जे रेफरीला मारतात तसं
uh,
होणार आहे.
right. Let us dive into the quiz. And let me give a quick overview of how we will do it. This time we'll keep it simple. We are going to follow the same format as last time. One question per person, and then we move ahead. Points remain the same. 10 points for a right answer. If you give a wrong answer, the question passes, and the other person gets a chance to attempt that. 8 points for a past answer. And then to also make things a little more interesting just give me a moment, guys. Yeah, to make things a little more interesting, I've also introduced something called as slog sweep in this round. You have the opportunity to play a slog sweep once in the quiz. Each player has one slog sweep. And as you know, slog sweep fetches you more runs. It's a risky shot, but it could also mean that you top edge and the wicketkeeper bobbles the ball. So it's a double edged sword. If you get the answer right, you get 20 points for the slog sweep, so you double the earnings. If you get it wrong, you get -10. Uh, so you have to tell me before you answer that you're playing the slog sweep. You can use it when you're sure about the answer. So that's the twist this time around. But otherwise, it's everything is the same. Any questions? Any thoughts before we jump in?
I think all
So
good.
how many times we can use lock sweep?
Only once.
Once, okay.
Only
Yeah.
once in the entire quiz.
Only once in the entire quiz. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Only once each player can use it, right? Okay. And in the interest of we begin then. In the interest of fairness, I also have a coin in my hand, and the coin will be either in my right hand or my left hand. And I maybe invite one of you, maybe SRK from Australia, to choose which hand my coin is in.
Right hand.
Right. Okay. You are right. The coin was in my right hand. So you choose to go first, or you want to let Swapnil go first?
I always play on front foot. I'll go first.
Front foot, amazing. Okay, okay. Then let's play on the front foot. We can begin. First question for you. Coming up now. Right. Start with the quiz. First question coming up now for SRK.
So, and you have to read it out, no?
Yeah. The Test is an Amazon Prime docu-series following the journey of the Australian men's cricket team. In a memorable scene in the first season of the test, A is shown to kick the dustbin in rage and then refill its contents as he calms down. Identify A and tell me the incident that caused him to kick the dustbin in anger.
So A is Justin Langer.
Okay.
Incident. So that was.
At what point does he kick
It was India versus Australia. No, so must be. Was it the? Yeah, it was probably India Australia series, right?
No, the question passes. I give you Justin Langer. You get 5 points.
Was that sandpaper? Was that sandpaper?
No.
It was after sandpaper, right? It was after sandpaper.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's not
but
allowed.
it is also not India.
Okay.
India again. Question passes, but you get 5 points. Good answer. Justin Langer is the one who kicks the dustbin. Swapnil, do you have the exact incident when this happened?
Justin Langer, I don't know, to be honest, but I'll just think over it. Justin Langer came in 2018. And this happened.
No, you can't think that much. It's a past question.
It's okay.
So
We
you
give
know.
him 10 more seconds, but
9, 8,
has to give an
7,
answer.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No. That's
Any guess?
New Zealand? Was that in New Zealand series? India, Australia, New Zealand series?
No, but anyway, the question is
it was
done now.
Ashes, probably, not for point, but
it was Ashes. Yeah, it was Ashes.
yes,
and maybe which test match was it? At least give me the test match.
Ben Stokes, the 150.
Oh, Headingley, the run out,
the Ben Stokes,
missed run out.
The Ben Stokes 135 one missed run out. That's the point. And it's a great scene from the series. It shows him kicking the dustbin. Everything falls out, and then he's refilling it a little later. So and this was
I
when
get it?
Nathan Lyon.
Because I said missed run out. Do I get it?
No,
back?
the question was already passed by then, and it was like we wrapped it up.
Okay.
But you get 5 points, and
All right.
Swapnil doesn't get anything for the past question. But this is a good series. I don't know if you guys have seen the latest episode.
Yeah, I've seen it.
The latest season. The third season is also out. But
I've seen it.
over to Swapnil for his first question. Coming up now. As New Zealand took on Sri Lanka in the 2023 Cricket World Cup, and A came out to bat during the Lankan innings, Kane Williamson went up to him and quipped, "Is your dash dash okay?" Identify A and the incident that led to this hilarious exchange. Is your dash dash okay? You can
was
take
Angelo Matthews.
Okay. And the incident? You have to give me the answer now. Next 5 seconds.
Okay, I don't know the exact incident. We all have seen it, but I don't remember it.
Then we pass it to SRK for the second part of the question, the incident. So just to reconfirm the question, this is about the 2023 World Cup. New Zealand took on Sri Lanka. Angelo Matthews is right, by the way. And Kane Williamson asked him, "Is your dash dash okay?"
Is your dash dash, are it like 2 words?
Yeah.
Is your helmet an abdominal guard?
Yeah.
Oh, there was an animal.
Improve it a little.
Animal, is it? So helmet and
okay. I think I'll give it to you. because you got the key word right. Is your helmet strap okay? Right. So
Helmet strap.
Angelo
Okay.
Matthews was timed out
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
Bangladesh
Sri Lanka.
match.
Yeah, in the previous game between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. I thought you guys will crack it easily because this was like one of the most famous incidents of the 2023 World Cup. But uh, nonetheless, as in, I think both of you got it right
Yeah. So
together.
when you said
So
it's two word, it was tricky for me. Helmet strap was a bit tricky. Helmet
yeah,
something. But
so
yeah.
helmet strap, okay, because that's what he came out again in the Bangladesh game with a faulty helmet strap. He
Correct.
asked for the strap to be repaired or a new helmet, and then he was timed out. So both Trent Bolt and Kane Williamson joked with him when he came out to bat against New Zealand. This was like a hilarious exchange. But Swapnil, you get 5 points, and Sarki, you get 3 for the past answer.
And Kekai,
So
I'm not pressurizing you, like counting down. We want to play it fair. So as long as you know the answer, you can take your time. That's fine.
no problem, but a good start overall. I think we are
Yeah, nice answer. Nice
good
question
answer.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vardha, you have done
Next,
your homework
Mhm. Thank
along
you.
with Kekai.
Yeah. Next one for SRK coming up now. Tollywood star Vijay Sethupathi, known for his roles in movies such as Super Deluxe and Merry Christmas, was slated to play X in the sports biopic 800. Due to outrage from the film and political community within Tamil Nadu, though, Sethupathi had to later back out from the project. Identify X.
Murli.
Which Murli?
Mutaya Muralidharan.
Udaya Muralidharan is the right answer. And why did you answer that?
Yeah, because
What was the
800 is the only 800
Yes.
test match, and then Tamil,
Absolutely.
and then Murli is a
Right.
Tamilian, and I was just thinking like, yeah, who else can it be?
Yeah, so brilliant answer. I think there were a
Yeah,
couple of
brilliant
clues in the
answer.
question to work it
Yeah.
out if you didn't know it, and 800 was probably the most prominent one. Any idea
Yeah.
why he backed down?
I
Why
think
Sethupathi
it's all
backed?
due to the kind of Tamil conflicts and stuff. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, it is due to
They
that.
didn't want it to have
Though
any political, and I think that was the period when they were having elections as well, right? And in this biopic release, or closer to elections, I guess.
closer to, I think, but the movie has been released a few months ago, 2 months ago, with a couple
Yeah.
of months ago with another guy playing Muralidharan. So, but a cracking answer. 10 points to you for this, and move to the next one for Swapnil. Swapnil, question coming up now. X emerged as one of India's leading players in their historic tour to Pakistan in 2004. Armed with a megawatt smile, he became a crowd favorite with the Pakistani crowds going, Dash Zara Dheere Chalo, not just in cricket stadiums, but also during college campus visits by the Indian team. Identify X. We also have some spectators, by the way, waving to them. But
Lakshmipati Balaji.
Lakshmi Pati Balaji, are you sure about the answer?
Yes.
Okay. Balaji Zara Dheere Chalo is the right answer.
I'm surprised that you didn't do slog sweep on this one, so Swapnil. You missed that one.
I
Yeah.
You should have
forgot.
done.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Really good
This is
answer.
again
And
Barda's bias is coming up.
but I gave you the option
Easy questions.
to
Easy questions are
uh,
coming again.
I think for some reason I seem to be misinterpreting the easy questions and the tough ones. I thought the earlier one
yeah,
would be the easy one with
yeah, me too. 800 was
but
easy than this.
no, not 800, but the earlier one before that, the one that both of you messed up a little bit. That one I thought was probably easy. But nonetheless, good answer. And
See, my agenda is not winning over here. My agenda is I
Mhm.
want to win, what do you say, morally. I don't
Moral
want
win,
anyone think yes, moral win.
Diplomacy.
Like the
like Poms.
2023 Ashes. Yeah. So my agenda is not winning over here or like pretending anything. I want Swarup to be happy at the end of day.
No worries. I think my agenda is to also uncover some interesting trivia, but
Yes.
everybody
No,
has
no,
a turn. So
you are doing a great job with these questions. Honestly, like all these questions are tough if you are not following cricket over a period of time, not just
over a
last
period of
couple
time.
of years. Yeah.
Okay. So two
So what's
questions
the
each at this
score?
point. 18. SRK is at 18 and Swapnil is at 15. No slog sweeps yet. State batted shots. Classical test match play. But we'll see how it goes from here on. Yeah. The third question for SRK coming up now. Listen to this audio and identify the player being referred to as under 19 in it. The audio is coming up now.
19 यहाँ से पेप्सी लेने के लिए वेट करना पड़ेगा। क्यों? मैं क्यों नहीं? ओए, कैप्टन से बहस करता है? हाँ? अंडर 19 कैप्टन तो मैं भी हूँ। अच्छा, आपने वर्ल्ड कप जीता, मैंने भी अभी वर्ल्ड कप जीता है। ठीक है, हमें
So I have to identify under 19 player or the other players.
The under 19.
I'll go slog sleep.
Slog sweep. Okay.
Yeah, Unmukh Chand.
Unmukh Chand, brilliant answer. Slog sweep directly to slog sweep for a 6. And I'm also very glad that the audio worked. That's what makes me happiest here. But great answer. You know,
Yes,
you
yes,
knew
great answer.
this.
Yeah, I knew
You
this.
knew him, right? I mean, yeah. Okay.
It's a Pepsi ad, right? And I think there's
It's a
Dhoni, Kohli are there. I think are the other two players.
wow. Maybe would have given you more points if there were points for that, but brownie points for the answer.
Brownie points.
And
Yeah.
the beauty of this is while I was reading up on this question, he says in that question that मैं तो कभी भी आप the ad ends with him saying that मैं आपकी टीम में आ सकता हूँ कभी भी आप मेरी टीम में नहीं आ सकते, right? And
Right.
he said that,
Yeah.
but he never made it to the team, unfortunately. The future
Yeah.
didn't pan out uh, uh, the way it could have been
That
for
was
him.
sad story, Unmukh Chand. He was talented.
He was very talented. I think he's already retired now. It's a little bit of a sad
Yeah,
story.
he's
But
playing in USA. He was supposed to be selected in USA side for the World
yeah,
Cup, but
yeah,
I think he was snubbed, so he was
it's not.
not very happy about it.
Looks a little, yeah, bit of a sad ending. But
I think he goes
good.
to
So
Big Bash for last couple of season. He is going to Big Bash.
does he? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay. Swapnil, third question for you coming up now. Yeah, sorry, that was on Makchan. And like SRK said, the others in the ad were Kohli, Raina, and MS Dhoni. Question for Swapnil. A leading test batsman of his generation, became the first ever concussion substitute used in test match cricket when he replaced his idol, B, who himself was in red hot form on the day. B was in red hot form. Yeah. A replaced him. He batted with poise. A batted with poise against a rampaging attack, scoring 59 and saving the day for his team. I think you know the answer. Identify A and B.
I will take slog sweep
So sweep, okay.
and yeah, Marnus and Steve Smith.
Manas what? You have to give me the spelling of spelling correct. Just kidding. Just kidding. To give you the points. Give you the points. But great answer. I knew anybody of you will crack this because it was fairly straightforward, but still a really good answer. And
You don't have to tell all this, Bardha. Again, Swarup would come back and say it was an easy one for Swarup.
yeah,
Yeah, it
I'm
is
giving
Although
him.
he's
definitely.
leading,
Yeah,
although
giving
he's
him the
leading
bait.
by 20 points.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
And this
giving
was
him the
full
bait to
toss that
come in.
needed to be slog swept. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's again
Right.
another biased question.
Yeah. But no, as in no bias. But the question was fairly straightforward. But who was the guy who
Jofra Archer.
Jofra Archer, yeah, right. It was Manas Labuschagne, great entry. Substituted Steve Smith, and scored 59 to ensure that Australia drew the test. So that was
And
the last day.
what a passage of play it was. Like
Oh yeah,
it was really
amazing, amazing.
nice.
Very thrilling passage of play. Okay.
Yeah, that
Fourth
was
question.
test match cricket at its best. That's
Absolutely.
why we remember all this.
We are halfway through the quiz. 3 more questions coming up for each player. Both of you have successfully played your slog sweep, so we're now done with that. Fourth question coming up now for SRK. X became the first black cricketer ever to play for his country when he made his test debut in 1995. He was considered as one of the poster boys of his country's cricket during the late 90s. His career, however, came to a premature end when, along with an influential teammate Y, he wore black armbands during the 2003 World Cup to mourn the death of democracy in his country. Identify X and Y.
Okay, so Zimbabwe.
Give me X and Y. X, both the players.
So Henry Olanga.
Henry Olanga, yeah.
And one of the Flower brothers. Now I'm just thinking which one. I think Grand Flower or Andy Flower. Grand Flower, I think.
Incorrect. Question
Andy
passes.
Flower.
No,
No,
you can give only one answer. Yeah. No, you can give only one answer. So question passes.
No,
For the second
Grand
player.
Flower then. Grand Flower.
No, you said Grand Flower, so it's incorrect. Grand Flower is incorrect.
Then Andy Flower. What it be?
The question is already passed. So Swapnil, you want to take a?
Sure.
Yes, it's Andy Flower.
It is Andy Flower. Saki, I cannot give it to you. You said Grand Flower.
That's just ridiculous. You just want Swapnil to win. That's just nonsense.
No.
When I've already said
no,
one of the
Swarup,
Flower brothers.
It was a very simple question. I don't know why you were confused with Grant or Andy. Like so, it was very straightforward.
And once you said Grant, I have to pass the question. I'm sorry, but
I said one of the Flower brothers first. That is how I started it.
You can just say then one of the Zimbabwe other team
Nah, you just want Swapnil to win. That's it.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah, that's fine. I get it. I get it. It's a conspiracy. You just wanted the score to be level.
For Henry Olanga, Swapnil get 3 for Andy Flower. But good answer again.
But then I said Andy Flower immediately. Even before you passed the question, I said Andy Flower. But you just wanted Swapnil.
You cannot give 10 answers at a time, right? And then expect that you get all the chances.
Next question for Swapnil coming up now. I think this is the fourth question for Swapnil. Okay. Coming up now. Listen to this audio and identify the speaker. Also identify the occasion and the player X in whose tribute the speaker recited this poem. Right.
If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same.
I cannot play a little.
It was not very clear, Barda. It was not very clear. Can you play it again?
Okay. But I'll have to just play the first 10 seconds because then the name comes up.
If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you spoke.
Was it better this time?
Yeah, it was better.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Hekai, this is what you call a difficult question.
No, I don't think it's that difficult. It's not that difficult.
There are 2 parts to it. Yeah? You have to identify the speaker, and then you have to also identify the player X for whom the speaker is saying this.
Yeah. So I think it's not that tough.
Yeah. I think, but if the audio was clear, then it should be good.
Was it in recent times?
No
You
hints.
can give.
No, if
Can't
grand flower,
yeah.
anti-flower is rejected, I will protest if we
You
get
had
hint.
10
Okay.
hints in last episode, Kekaya.
No, but
But
I allowed
the-
every
the
hint
bar
given
is-
to you.
Okay, guys, I am the quiz master, so don't worry, it's in control. I'm not. So,
So was
I
it in
can't,
recent times?
I can't give you that hint.
Mm,
You have an answer?
I'll guess. I don't have an answer, but I will guess then.
Mhm.
Brand Lara?
No, incorrect. Passes
Okay.
to SRK.
The speaker Nasir Hussain,
That's right.
Shane won
Yeah, that's right.
on his
I think-
when the tragedy
Yeah.
happened.
Great answer then. Shane Warne and Nasir Hussain. Any idea which for brownie points? Any idea which poem was this? For like, I will
Ah.
just salute you guys if you know that.
No,
It is a
I
great
don't
poem.
know.
No,
No worries.
no idea.
Shakespeare.
Reveal it now.
Shakespeare is not a
Nasir Hussain
poet, right?
reciting Rudyard Kipling poem "If" in tribute to Shane Warne. It's a beautiful recitation. Beautiful voice Nasir Hussain has, and he recited it so well. Towards the end of it, if you listen
It
to
was
it,
very
you have
tragic. I mean, it was a
goosebumps.
devastating. It was very devastating when I saw the news. I was sick then. I had a COVID,
Yeah.
and then in that sickness, I saw this. It was hard for me to fathom.
Yeah, this was in early 2022, I think. I was also somewhere outside and saw the news.
23, I think.
Really shocking.
2023.
No, 22. I remember.
22, yeah, that's right. 22.
Early 22.
True. Yep.
Yeah, so quite shocking. And the poem, I mean, the way he recites it towards the end, you have goosebumps. That's what I remember about the first time I heard it. But beautiful answer, SRK. You get 8 points for this. It was a fast question. We now move on to the fifth question for you. Right, we're through with the audio questions, so quickly go on to the next one. With India reeling at 146 for 5, X's parents decided it was a lost cause, switched the TV off, and headed to the Vishwamitra Cinema Hall in the city to watch Devdas. A couple of hours later, with X and Y stitching a partnership to turn the game on its head, X's brother Asif stormed into the cinema hall to tell his parents what they were missing on. Identify X and Y.
Yeah, I think this was probably meant for Swapnil, but it ended up coming to me. It's Yuvraj and Kef.
Yuvraj and Cash. Did
And
you
it
know
was
the
probably
story, by
meant
the
for
way?
Swapnil. Just
Uh,
because I
Story?
won the
no.
toss, I got this. Otherwise, it was Swapnil question.
Okay. So the questions that you are answering,
Barda
also you are
did not
cribbing
give
about.
me a choice to
That's
answer for the task.
no, but there is it's some talent to also crib about the questions that you are answering right. Anyway, you get points for that. It is Yuvraj Singh and Mohammad Kaif. Any of you knew this story? It's like mind-boggling.
Yeah. No, Kef
What?
Kef
It
said
was
that couple of
probably
times in an
the
interview.
easiest question of the lot.
I think so. Yeah, it was very easy. So
But
I
to
am with
give
you
up-
on this, Swapnil.
But to give up on your own son when he's coming out to bat, switch off and go and watch Devdas instead. Like, hats off to the parents.
Yeah, but then and in that era only Tendulkar used to win you matches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nobody thought that these two boys are going to win the game. Even I remember I stopped watching it, and then my brother called me up and said, "You should start watching.
Right.
They're playing really well."
Exactly. Yeah. Amazing. Okay. Swapnil, fifth question for you, coming up now. Connect the pictures to reveal the player.
So Barda, connect the pictures to reveal the
There are
player.
three pictures. A map, a person, and a place. Right. Connect these and give me the story behind it. Give me the player. Take your time. I know it's a little bit of a
Yeah, I think this is a tricky one. You should give him time.
tricky one.
So
He's
the
an
map,
international player.
He was an international player.
what's the
And
significance
map,
of the
like-
mask? Mask is a tricky one. What's the significance of the mask?
No, before that, like that map, it has orange this thing, then orange boundaries as well.
Yeah. So I think I'll clarify that because that needs clarification. Orange Free State is the one that we want to highlight in the map. Orange Free State is the
Okay.
place that we want to highlight in the map.
Yeah, that's the part you need to focus. Yeah, correct.
SRK, you know this? You have any idea?
No, I can guess though. I've got a couple of guesses. So I can guess one.
So
Orange
maybe
Free State.
guess something.
Yes, just give me some time, Varda. This is the hardest of the lot.
I agree.
Yeah, even I agree. This is hard. Particularly the third guy, I have no idea why he's there in the photo.
Third guy. There is only one guy in the photo. I mean, one guy is.
Yeah, I mean the third picture is confusing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What are you
Orange
thinking?
Free State, South Africa.
Okay, Swapnil, I think I'll give you a hint. It's a tough one. I'll give you a hint. Think Delhi police. That's the only hint I can give you. And maybe if you can give me the answer in the next 10, 15 seconds, 15 seconds max.
Hansikronie.
Good answer. Nancy
I
Cronier
think
is-
the hint gave the answer away.
yeah, but good answer. I think it was really tough.
That was the helicopter crash, right?
Craddock Peak. Craddock Peak was where the helicopter crashed. Orange Free State where he comes from. That's the team that he debuted for in
Yeah, but the hint, this is the problem. This is the issue. The hints are like, revealing the answer. Think Delhi police. Well, I mean.
No, it's irrelevant, Swarup, whether it was for you, meant for you or me. Nowhere in this world we would have
anyway,
guessed
I think
that.
you're winning it. So, and I gave the hint because the question is especially difficult. Who's the guy in between?
Bookie.
You know
I think that's the Bookie guy.
What is the
right?
name? Yeah, what's the name?
Bansal, right? Bansal.
No.
Gupta.
Not
no?
Bansal, not
Bansal,
Gupta.
no.
Sorry, yeah.
Sanjeev Gupta.
Sanjeev Gupta.
Yeah, I thought it was Chawla, but it's Sanjeev Gupta. You're right. Hansi Cronier. Give you the points. I know with a little bit of a star mark for the hint, but you get the points. It was a tough question. Yeah.
The sad end to Hansikronier's life, as well as it was a very dark patch in world of cricket, because he was the one guy who would you would rate him as the most honest cricketer.
Yeah.
At that point of time, I think at that point, Steve Waugh, Hansi Cronier, and Sachin Tendulkar would define world cricket. Like if you want some ambassadors.
Yeah, I think he was known for his integrity, ironically, before this happened, and then it all went downhill very quickly. Okay, move on to the last set of questions. SRK, the last question coming up for you now. What you see here is one of the defining moments of the 2005 Ashes. Identify the player being hoisted up in the picture and the reason for it.
So I have to name the guy, or can I just say describe the guy? Because he's the substitute
give me the reason.
He ran out Ricky Ponting.
Okay,
he's the substitute
what
fielder.
Did you say before that? Yeah. Okay. And do you know the
name? Substitute fielder. He was not even in England squad.
Yeah,
so,
but do you know the name? I'm just asking you.
No, I don't know that. That's so hard.
Hold on, Varda. Your question says and identify the player being hoisted up in the picture and the reason for it. Now
so
you are saying reason is okay,
the reason
and you don't want the guy now. How
No,
are
no,
you
no,
going
no.
to change questions at
No, no,
runtime for
no,
points?
no. I'm not changing the question. I'm asking him whether he knows
So
the name.
the reason was he ran out Ricky Ponting, and
Yeah,
he was
that's
the
right.
best fielder of England back then, and he was not even
Yeah,
in the squad,
yeah.
and he was just brought in by
Okay.
Duncan Fletcher
Okay.
as the best
I'll give it to
fielder.
you. I'll give it to you. Do you have a name?
No, I don't have a name.
Okay.
No way
Okay.
I have a name.
Okay. Swapnil, do you have a name?
Give me a few seconds to think over it.
No, this is not done.
You
It's
need
okay.
to give
For
at least seconds, right?
It's
Hansi
okay.
Cronier, you got the time. This
No, no,
is
it's okay. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds is fine. And it's fine. I mean, you've given the
I mean,
answer, but
if he knows it, then yeah, salute to Swapnil anyways, right? So
yeah,
if he knows it, then
yeah.
yeah, he deserves to have the point.
I'm just guessing. James Taylor.
No, not right,
Yes,
not
he's
right.
not James
But I'm
Taylor.
going to
He's
give
not
the
James.
points to SRK because he gave the substitute field part of it, and that's probably more important than the
And
name.
that too,
So
he was the best fielder in England
that's
back then,
yeah.
right?
Eh,
And what's
No,
the
no.
name though?
yeah,
Let me
that's
understand
what I
the
don't know.
points. Avoiding of points over here. I'm fine. Swarupji
But
as
he
it is winning, but
identify
I
the
don't
player.
understand
He didn't say the
his
name the
question.
player.
No,
The
no.
question wasn't name the player. It says identify, which I
Arey,
have
so
identified.
identify the no identify the player in simple English means name the player. That's what my
No,
understanding is.
I have identified. I described the player and the
Ah,
attributes of the player.
Okay,
It
okay,
becomes the
Didn't
guys,
same
say
as
guys,
name.
that
guys.
RCB guy.
Okay,
I also
no, no.
told that day in our last
So
podcast that
Swapnil,
RCB guy.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you the reason why I'm giving the points. It is here in this case, in this context, it is more important to identify the fact that it was a substitute fielder than to give the name. The name is also would have been amazing, and which is why I passed it on to you. Had you given the name, maybe I would have given you those 3 points. But since you have not given, I think, and since he has given an answer which is very very close to what I wanted, it's the discretion of the quizmaster. I'm sorry, but I'm going to give him the points here.
No,
So,
this is bias
uh,
done. I'm not, I don't have any problem avoiding points with Swarup, but this particular one, like
Yeah, I mean,
you have,
is
your
so
English should
hard.
be more.
Gary
Yeah,
Pratt. How would you know this guy?
no, no,
It's so
and
hard.
that's okay. Then he should
I'm
have
really not
reframed the
interested.
question, na?
Yeah, but I'm not really interested in Gary Pratt the name. What I'm interested is
That
in the
you
story
are
that
saying after the event, right?
a substitute
Yeah.
fielder who came
No,
in
but
and who
the question can be interpreted in more than one way, right? It's identify, which I've identified. It didn't say that name the player. So I think your
Okay,
argument
fine. Fine.
it doesn't hold true. Had it been name the player, I would have contested.
Identify the player means name the player.
No, I have
Swarup
identified
in
apart
Sydney,
after
Munich, and
comma
Pune,
after
as well as
had
comma
you
Berlin.
had
after
you
comma
named the
I've
player, I would
described
have given the
everything.
points to you. I was not
That's right.
going to take it away, but it's a very close answer. Very harsh to not give the points here. So give the
Fine.
points to him, 10 points to him. And last question of the quiz coming up for Swapnil now. While batting in a Lord's Test match in 2004, X was sledged by a talismanic English all-rounder. Why? Y said, mind the windows, dash. On the very next ball, X jumped out of the crease and went for a wild heave, only to be stumped by a mile. Identify X and Y. I think so, SRK knows this. It is the last question. You can take your time, Swapnil.
Yeah. I definitely know this. I would have lock swept this one, Swapnil.
Lord Test match.
Identify X.
X is the batsman. Y
Okay,
is the
at least
all-rounder.
identify Y. Yeah.
Y is the talismanic English all-rounder who tackled X, mind the windows dash, and on the very next ball, X jumped out, got angry, tried to hit a six, got stumped.
Charismatic England all-rounder would be Flintoff.
Okay, you are right. I give you that. Mind the windows dash.
2004.
Let's give you one more hint.
No hint
X.
on this one. Come on, these guys already got the
You
one
already
question.
won, dude. You already won the quiz.
I have, but yeah, the whole Andy Flower, Grand Flower has annoyed me now. And that too, the Delhi police
think
hint
the-
was the answer in the hint. So I think
by the end of it, you're both going to hate the quiz master, but unfortunate perks of the role. But anyway,
you don't need to
Swapnil,
be quiz master for us to hate you.
that is also true.
So after that, identify the question. I have lost faith in Barda. He is asking for the person. That is good enough, not needed.
You give
So
this answer
anyways,
first. We'll talk about it later.
Anyways, yeah, you answer why now. So
yeah.
X.
So
Why you answered?
on the very next ball, X jumped out of the crease and went for a wild here to be stumped by a mile. So it would be a spinner.
no, batsman.
Okay.
He's asking for batsman. You have to identify the
No,
batsman
no.
who got out.
I was just guessing that stumping is like
Yeah, the
on
spinner
a
was
spinner's
bowling.
bowling.
Yeah. Spinner was
Yeah.
bowling. Yeah,
That's
the batter
immaterial.
got out.
Yeah.
And you have to identify the batter.
No, I think I don't have an answer.
Okay. We pass it to Saru. We pass it to Saru.
Tino
Then
Best. Tino Best.
Mind the windows, Tino. And the hint that I was going to give you was that for some reason, Tino Best named his autobiography Mind the Windows. I don't know for what
Did
reason.
he? Did he?
Yeah.
After
Yeah,
that one. Wow.
that's the photo of the book. Mind the
With the
Windows, Tino Best
with the
match story.
forward. Wow.
With a foreword by Andrew Flittoff. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
To be unbelievable that Tino Best has a autobiography.
That too. And
What-
Bardha knows about it.
Yeah.
What he
No,
would have
That's a
written
good
in
one.
that autobiography.
Yeah, that's
That's a good one.
also the case. But okay, I think we've ended a very well fought quiz on this note. Mind the windows, Tino. And any thoughts before I announce the final scores?
No, it was a very fiery one.
Swaroop, definitely had more answers that I accept, but
Yeah, including Flower Brothers. That should have been a
yeah,
bonus point, no?
no, my only what do you say uh, point where
Grudge.
I would have
Grudge.
dispute, yeah,
Yeah,
not
grudge.
grudge, but dispute is where he says in his question identify the player, and then he says I don't need the name of the player. So are you asking for color of that player, the color of the hair, or what was that question?
No,
No, the
I already told you.
color was
I
visible,
already
no?
told
The
you what I
photo
was
was
looking
there.
for
So
there.
I would have
I was
said
looking
black
for
color.
I was looking for the substitute field a bit of it, right?
No, you should be then more
That's what
clearer.
is.
No, then it would have been like what was the
Sometimes
category of the fielder?
you have to give it to the master's discretion.
No, we
Unfortunately,
always appreciate you,
yeah.
Varda. That's a different thing altogether. We definitely appreciate all these questions that you come up with. The only thing is, you should be more assertive when you ask a question. That is what you need. You don't have to please the guy from southern hemisphere or northern hemisphere.
Down under. Yeah.
Yeah, down under.
No, I think I take the point about the question, but I would have given the points any other day because the answer was very very close according to me. I got what I was looking for, right? That's what I will say.
Sour
You
grapes.
don't agree, but that's how it is sometimes.
It's a sour grapes moment for him. That's all I
Yeah,
understand.
no problem. Let me.
No, I had already lost the quiz by then. My thing was not winning that question or answering that question. My thing was like, how can you back out from your own question?
Anyway, so guys,
Yeah.
final scores. Swapnil, though he's having a Sargrapes moment here, has done pretty well. He's finished with 53 points, scored a 50, very close to what he got the last time. But that was a very closely fought quiz. But SRK takes the quiz to level the scores at 1-1 in this very very closely fought series, and increasingly becoming a series to watch out for
Very
in the coming days.
competitive one.
A
Yeah.
competitive
With a
one.
lot of
SRK
sledging.
finishes with
Lots of sledging.
74. Lots of sledging. 74
Sledging the umpire.
SRK. Well played, both of you. And thanks for bearing with the audio questions. Unfortunately, probably not the clearest of the sounds, but we'll make it work the next time. But thanks for your time, and thanks for the viewers as well. Any closing thoughts?
Oh, the only thought at the end is like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. And but the thought for you is like less of Ashes questions, because Kheka and you are masters of it. So that's the take for the next time.
You are the master of India questions, so then you'll
Yeah,
have to.
I ask questions like, the cricket stadium fell down in Nagpur and
Right.
Orissa and all
So,
that kind of tough questions,
anyway, we'll see.
and
आपण
Washington Sundar.
लवकरच परत येऊ नवीन कंटेंट घेऊन. तोपर्यंत thanks a lot.
भेटूयात
Like,
लवकरच.
share,
लाईक, शेअर
subscribe.
या
आणि
भेटूया
सबस्क्राईब करा.
हो, नक्की करा.